Major League Baseball owns the domain names to almost all of its teams. One of the last holdouts, Rays.com. That name owned by the long-standing Seattle seafood restaurant. King 5's Callie Greenberg is live at Ray's Boathouse. And I know you spoke with the owners to ask whether that name might be for sale.
Yeah, and we'll get to their answer in just a moment. But the domain name almost now as iconic as the sign here. Now, this has come to light because The Athletic reported that Twins.com was recently purchased by the league. That leaves two other teams. You have Giants and the Rays. Those are the two domain names that the league does not own. But as I am told by the owners here, Rays, that is their brand.
Way before the maps and GPS and all that fun stuff, you just had to look for the big neon sign.
At Ray's Boathouse, finding the business has always been easy.
It's pretty iconic. It's not really a navigational waypoint, but it's a way a lot of fishermen find the beginning of the locks.
The four-letter sign, a connection to Ray's history, a business that started at this spot in the 1940s by Ray Lichtenberger.
And it got too busy with the Port of Seattle, so he wanted to go in the middle of nowhere where it was super quiet, and that was here.
It's no longer a fishing business, but co-owner Doug Zeller said his team works to keep tradition.
We just have a ton of fun down here. It's great views, great wildlife, great scenery, great food, great drinks, good people.
Far from baseball's American League East.
And nowhere near Tampa Bay.
When the restaurant started its website, it purchased the domain name Rays.com, unaware Major League Baseball would want the name for its team, the Tampa Bay Rays.
There was the Twins, and they sold out recently for an undisclosed price. So that kind of leaves us as the last holdout for an easy MLB domain name.
Like the iconic sign, the four-letter website has made the restaurant easy to find.
I don't know. I'm kind of fascinated with why people would spend money for a domain name. At the same time, we're protective of ours, so I guess I get it.
It's been at least a decade since the MLB's asked to purchase Rays.com. Zeller says if they come back around.
Well, I'd probably take them upstairs and sit down on the deck and talk about baseball a little bit, have some beer, just discuss how the Mariners are going to beat them in the playoffs and how we're going to win the World Series this year. There wouldn't be any discussion about selling the name. It's not for sale.
A little wine and dine, but no sale. As I mentioned, Giants is the other domain name that the MLB does not have, and that is because Giants is owned by by the NFL, so it's owned by the football team, meaning that it's unlikely, just like Rays.com, that the MLB will own either of those names. Live in Seattle, Callie Greenberg, King 5 News.